I hate Morgz. There you go. That's the video. Catch you guys next time. Hold up, Gus, you just won the award for the most original gag of all time. Oh my god, I did? I can't believe I won it. I want to thank the Academy, my parents, my mailman Bruce, sup Bruce. I also want to thank my inspiration growing up, Jesse from Kaprank vs. Kaprank. Jesse, you want to say a little bit about yourself?
What up, guys? If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Jesse Wellens, and I am a YouTube creator. So I am here to
It is me, Dr. Phil, and I'm here to prescribe this latest gag with gone on too long-anitis. Let's actually get to the real video. Also check me out on Meme Review. Thanks, Doc. As you can tell from the runtime, there's still a lot for me to talk about. Like, a lot for me to talk about. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about why I dislike Morgz, the YouTube channel, and why it connects to a greater problem with YouTube today. Now, I've heard that Morgz, the human being, and the family members are actually all nice, and that's great. I don't really care. I'm strictly judging them on what their content is. But before I get into that, I have to announce I'm gonna do a giveaway for hitting 200 subscribers. And yeah, it's not a lot, but I'm very thankful of it, so I'm gonna be giving away a $25 Amazon gift card. All you have to do to enter is go down in the comments and type in Gus the Boss. And also, you have to subscribe. Those are the only two things. The only two things I'm asking. Well, it doesn't have to be that. It could also be something along the lines of Gus is cool, Gus, you the GOAT, Gus, you're the god of gods, no one else is even in the same stratosphere as you when it comes to just being awesome. If you comment that, you probably have a good chance of winning, just saying. I'm just throwing this out there. You probably have a really good chance of winning because I don't normally have too many people stop by on this channel. So you probably have like a 1 in single digits chance of winning. So you might as well enter. And the giveaway will end in 2 months from the upload date of this video. Now, sidebar, a lot of YouTubers in their giveaways will also ask you to like the video. That's stupid. Like, that's just them asking. I can't tell if you actually like the video or not. I can tell if you're subscribed or not. So don't even think about trying to pull a fast one on old Gus here. Anyway, let's get to the video. Useless transition. So my anger for Morgz all started the other day when I was bored scrolling through YouTube. When all of a sudden I got the idea to look through my playlist of liked videos. Maybe something might spark my interest, you know, might give me some nostalgia. As I was scrolling through, I was reminded of this old video called Morgz is an Idiot for Dropping Out of School. It may be a video you've seen before. I know I get in my recommendations a lot, even though it's an old video at this point. As soon as I saw the thumbnail and the title, I was immediately reminded of the existence of Morgz. So naturally, I took the long hajj up to the YouTube search bar and looked up Morgz's channel. Oh my god, it's a cool video made by Gus the Boss. Cool video alert, alarm the presses. I was not surprised at all with what I found on Morgz's channel. It was terrible, atrocious, or how Brits would say, rubbish. Right, Morgz? Yeah! If you don't already know, Morgz is a YouTube channel run by Morgz, aka Morgan Hudson, with his parents, Jill and Martin. They do a bunch of challenges, diss tracks, and other trendy content that really isn't good at all. I would equate the physical experience of watching Morgz's videos to feeling like your retinas were being burned up and your ears were being physically assaulted by the screaming of Morgz and his family. La 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 la. Needless to say, I hated every second of the video, and I had never felt this way about a YouTube channel before, or at least in some time. Sure, I've been disgusted, angry at, and disappointed with other YouTube channels, but I actually hated Morgz. Hate is a strong word. I just am very annoyed by all of his content and the way that he does things. I really much dislike what he makes. I think it's really bad. And I'm making a video that's over half an hour long about why I dislike his channel. So I guess, yeah, hate is the right word. Later that night, I was thinking to myself, how could this be? How could I hate a YouTube channel this much? So I decided to research. I watched more Morgz, from new to old, from short to long. I watched a lot of Morgz, and slowly, it began to drive me freaking crazy. Since I had time on my hands due to the coronavirus, I wrote, or typed, I guess. Every day in life we face many complexities. Most of them are rooted in simple things like love, or death, hate, why Disney chose Emperor Palpatine to be the main villain in Rise of Skywalker instead of Jar Jar Binks. Misa so horny. They are simple words and ideas we all know, yet we can't really define them. Each person has their own personal relationships with these words. People like to convey them in song or movie, and for me it's writing. Yawn, can you stop being so pretentious and get to the fucking point? Jesus Christ. Well, if you let me finish, I was about to make a self-deprecating joke about how bad my channel is and how bad I am at making YouTube videos, so why don't you just calm down next time? Now, I don't want to stand up here and say that I'm a smart genius and that's what my channel is all about. No, far from it. I've made plenty of random garbage. Exhibit A, Paul Ryan. And yes, I'm aware that when I say peas, it comes off all fuzzy on the mic because my mic is actual garbage as a 7-year-old PlayStation 3 microphone, and I'm sorry. And now here's the Paul Ryan video I promised to show you.
Oh my. Yeah, I'm down in Kansas, ballin' like I play for Kansas. These niggas be hate. Bitch up.
Paul Ryan.
Paul Ryan.
Paul Ryan.
Paul Ryan.
Paul Ryan.
Pull up on your girl like she a defender waiting. Bet I hit it.
I simply wrote this essay because it felt important to me, and it felt like I needed to share this information with the world. I say this because I feel like Morgz' channel is more detrimental to society than it is beneficial. Maybe I'm wrong about that. You can't really quantify something like being beneficial or detrimental to society from a YouTube channel, but I felt that what I'm about to cover in this video is important. Also, it isn't just about Morgz, it's about the YouTube landscape in general, but I feel like Morgz is the channel that best represents those problems. And that's why the thesis of this video is Morgz is the embodiment of everything wrong with YouTube.
I am mad, okay? I am not clickbait.
When browsing on YouTube, whether it's your recommendations, subscriptions, trending, or any other playlist, the thing that probably factors in the most on what you want to watch is the thumbnail. It's the thing that draws you in, for better or worse. For a long time, YouTube thumbnails were very simple. It was just a freezed image of some random point in the video. And in rare cases, you'll get an example of a thumbnail with some text around it, but that's it. As you're all aware, in recent years, YouTube thumbnails have just become eye candy that often lies about what actually happens in the video. Now, most channels are still respectable with their thumbnails, but then you get to the lowest of the low with thumbnails that openly lie about what is in the video. Whether it's an Allier thumbnail with a Fortnite skin that actually isn't in the game, or you'll get a YouTube vlogger with some prank video that gives off implicit sexual themes. Or you might just find a thumbnail that honestly is terrifying. As we established earlier, Morgz is a kids themed channel, so he wouldn't do any of this stuff, right? I guess he does do all that stuff, yeah, including the sexual stuff. Which makes me feel really uncomfortable because I don't know if his girlfriend is like 18 yet. Listen, I won't be a hypocrite. Every YouTuber does some form of clickbaiting to another. It's kind of like a spectrum from mild to just crazy. But Morgz takes the cake. You want red circles? Boom. You want bright colors? Boom. You want just fucking lies? Boom. And now it's time for Declan Dissects. Hello and welcome to Declan Dissects. I'm Declan, not Declan. Declan is a name for lame nerds. Declan is so much cooler than Declan. Hey Declan, love the energy. Keep that up, my man. You're doing great. But let's try and focus on what's actually happening, like the freaking video about Morgz we're trying to make here. It's Declan, not Declan. If you don't call me by the name that I ask you very politely to call me by, I'm gonna come over there and put a freaking sock down your throat, okay? I'm not very good with smack talk, as you can tell. I don't really normally get into a situation where I would have to throw hands. Sorry, Declan, I guess I'm just really frustrated. It's really hard to have a gag in a video where you have multiple characters talking to each other but you don't film yourself, so you have to use pictures to represent both characters, but you talk with the same accent because you don't want to make fun of anybody, and you're trying to be respectful to other people's cultures. Yet at the same time, by using pictures, you're kind of insecure that the audience won't recognize what's happening, or they'll just think it's stupid, and they won't laugh at what's happening. Gus, you're right, that's a totally universal problem that everyone has to deal with. I'll get back to the video now. This week on Declan Dissects, try saying that 5 times fast. I tried. It took me freaking 15 takes to get this right because saying Declan and then dissects is really hard. That's besides the point. Anyway, today we're going to be looking at Morgz' thumbnails. Ooh, kids. Ooh, are you ready, kids? Okay, kids, starting off with the first thumbnail, and we are starting off terribly. Okay, so in this thumbnail, we can see that a piece of paper is going into some sort of red rectangle, and then coming out of it is a $100 bill. And there's so much wrong with this thumbnail, guys. Firstly, and I know it's obvious, we all know Morgz is from the UK, so he's using British pounds, not US dollars. I can see right through you, Morgz, and your stupid O face. Also, that $100 bill doesn't even look real because it doesn't have the blue tape. And this might be a little nitpicky, but putting blank piece of paper into some sort of really small red triangle is... Triangle? What the fuck? What? Triangle? Won't produce counterfeit money, but that's kind of the least of my worries. I know you're using the British pound. Okay, we got the stupid rooftop one, and my biggest problem with this one is the measurement on the side that says 100 feet. That is not even close to being 100 feet tall. This is 100 feet tall, okay? That is not 100 feet tall, because that would mean that your stupid wall would have to be like 80 feet according to this measurement, and then the people who are down below would be like 25 feet tall. There's just, I don't even care at this point. And for our final dissection today, we have the Coke pool video. Yes, it's infamous. And Jesus Christ, do I have to even say anything about this one? I just feel bad for the people who are actually clicking on this video thinking that is what actually happens. Because clearly they already have enough problems, and you're not helping them, Morgz. And that was Declan Dissects. See you guys next time. Thanks, Declan. This might be crazy, but in my opinion, I think lying to your viewers is terrible. Terrible. This is terrible.
That's terrible.
Like, maybe I'm just a little worked up about this, but why is this the new normal? Why is this the standard? Now, me being a fully conscious young adult, I know this is fake, but for kids who are below the age of 12, I'm not so sure they'll see eye to eye with me. Now, it would be unfair for me to assume that all of Morgz' viewers are kids. I'm sure there's a few 30-year-old Morgz Nation members out there who are always smashing that like button when Morgz comes out with another banger upload. If you are over the age of 30, you have to understand that I will assume that you suffered severe brain trauma as a kid, because I can't come to any other logical conclusion as to why you would watch this channel. I'm not trying to be mean, I'm just trying to find a logical conclusion as to why you would watch this channel, because it's so bad. Man, I'm really destroying Morgz with these killer roasts about him and his fans. Maybe if I could find a picture of some really stupid looking person, I can emphasize how stupid his fans are. Let me just head to Google real quick. This is what disgusts me. Your viewers are predominantly kids. Probably like 99.9% of kids. And I guess the other 0.1% is me. If your audience are kids and you're using these kinds of thumbnails, then you're tricking them. And I know that might sound harsh, but that's the honest truth. Oh, well, Gus, couldn't you just say that every YouTube thumbnail is tricking someone? Wrong, sir. Wrong. Using an old Morgz thumbnail, for example, we can see that what happened in the thumbnail actually happened in the video. Another sidebar time, can we stop using the O face? It's not just Morgz. A lot of people are using this face, and I hate it. I absolutely despise this face. How many times in your life do you make that face out of a genuine shocking reaction? Literally the only times I've ever made this face is when this has happened, and this has happened. The big dick at Nick. Dirty Dan Schneider, open wider Schneider, Schneider the butcher, bend over Schneider, foot soldier Schneider, Dan the man Schneider, Dan get in the van Schneider, Dan I've had tighter Schneider, Dan that ass could be redder Schneider. Dan, but I pooped from the Mr. Schneider. Dan, if you have a daughter, you better hide her. Another tangent, what is with all the sexualized thumbnails, Morgz? I really don't care if you have sexualized content in your YouTube channel, that's not inherently bad, but if you're promoting yourself as a kid's channel and being family friendly, I mean that's what you say in your description, you should be family friendly. Don't lie about that. End of sidebar, parentheses, end of sidebar. Now getting into the smart takeaway lesson from bad thumbnails. It creates a platform where good, well-intentioned content gets pushed down just because it doesn't have as good a thumbnail. And it's really frustrating for a lot of us content creators out there to pour your heart into something just to have some garbage get a bunch more views just because it has a sexualized thumbnail. Lying about what is in your video is just wrong, annoying, immoral, cancerous, and every other negative adjective that you can find in the books. What kind of platform are we becoming when lying is okay? Like, do we think tricking children is okay?
I'll take famous titties for 400.
I really don't want to spend that much time with titles because they're very similar to thumbnails, they go hand in hand. I suppose I could have talked about titles in the thumbnail section, but I like making the transition slides, so I made it a separate category. Like thumbnails, titles have deteriorated over time. They used to be factual about what the actual video was about, but now they're basically just lies or exaggerations. Like thumbnails, Morgz has mastered all of the clickbait techniques. He's got all caps letters, exclamation points, asterisks with the gone wrong or the gone sexual. Looking at his titles is like a throwback to some 2016 Joey Salad social experiment.
What's up guys, I'm Joey Salads.
The takeaways from the bad titles are very similar to thumbnails. It's pushing really good stuff below, bringing garbo up, tricking children, and allowing lying to become standard. Ah yes, the content. You know the formula by this point. We're gonna take a look at how YouTube has changed and then parallel it to Morgz. Let's get it rolling. IRL stuff has always been the mainstay of YouTube, with a little bit of sports, gaming, beauty, and other shit sprinkled in here and there. It was simple. Most videos were just a person filming themselves or something in the real world, and that was it. Most viral stuff early on was just very short, wacky, goofy videos. As the years have gone on, we have seen more uniform trends and longer videos. Those two things, uniform content and a long runtime, has led to a lot more boring, popular content. On top of that, to pump out more garbage, creators have just been fake, since it's hard to be real, right, Prank Invasion? It's so hard to be doing the best kissing pranks on YouTube when you're getting the police called on you for sexual harassment because you go up to random girls on the street and start kissing them, so you have to hire actors off Craigslist. I totally understand, dude. It's so hard to do the best kissing prank on your sister. Jesus, I hope that was not your sister and a fake actress like in all your other videos. Those three things I mentioned before the Prank Invasion sidebar, being long, being trendy, and being fake, is where we've seen a lot of YouTube content go. Especially the bad stuff. It went through growing pains, Keemstar got his ass handed to him for lying, everyone outed Sandpepper for his fake pranks, and people have noticed the flaws of long, boring content. These three things can also sum up all of Morgz' content as well. Let's start with the runtime. You'll notice that basically every video Morgz uploads is over 20 minutes long. I shouldn't assume, I should be fair, maybe his videos are 20 minutes full of jam-packed action. Well, that couldn't be further from the case. A lot of his challenge videos have the first third of the runtime being spent in the grocery store just dicking around. Take the Coke pool video for example, no one even gets into the Coke pool until 7 minutes in the video. I mean, come on. Listen, I understand you have to build up tension, and sure, it's cool to show how much Coke you bought, but do you really have to stand right in an aisle in a grocery store just jerking your cock in front of the camera for 7 minutes? In one of Morgz' earlier videos, I believe it's the first one he ever did in a pool, the video is only 7 minutes long. Huh. That's interesting. I wonder why you only needed 7 minutes back then, but like 21 minutes now. So the question arises, why is this 20 minutes long? Well, the rest of the 13 minutes of this video is just like weird subplots. I'm not sure how to label them. And this shit is in every video. Whenever they do a challenge, they'll have 2 to 3 minutes where they'll spend time on some particular problem or new development. But it's not interesting at all. For example, in the FaceTime challenge video, the girlfriend is like, I need to work out. She comes back in this workout clothing, much to Morgz' liking because he gives a rapey laugh and like stares at her. She then decides she doesn't want to work out anymore, notice the air quotes, and she doesn't want to because Morgz is exhibiting rapist-like tendencies, which I mean, fair enough. Also, I don't mean to be mean, but what is this form though? Are you kidding me? You call those squats? Whoa. Jesus, I mean, she's not even going down all the way, her back isn't straight. If you're gonna make a stupid subplot about squats, at least do them right. So that little encounter ends, and then they go on to another problem where Morgz is like, I have to use the bathroom, and then that carries on for like however long. Another example would be in the Coke pool video where this happens.
I'm starting to get really thirsty. I've not had anything to drink all day, but I can't leave the Coke pool to get a drink, or I'll lose the challenge. So, I guess I have no other choice. I have to drink the Coke from the pool.
Jill, don't do it. It's dirty. You don't know what's inside this pool.
Martin, I do know what's in this pool. Coca-Cola, my favourite drink. So I'm having some. thirsty.
Ah yes, let's get that close-up of her drinking Coke. Great job, director. So these subplots are clearly fake, scripted, and not even remotely interesting. And it wouldn't be that bad, but they just drag it out like the runtime. That clip I showed you literally could have just been the mom like, I'm thirsty, guess I'll drink some Coke. Hey, that tastes like Coke. Oh, what a shocker. Now, I know you're thinking, Jesus, that clip was unbearable because the acting was bad. And trust me, we'll get to the acting. We got a long way to go. Anyway, you may ask, why would he make the videos that long if there's like no content in them? It's because of the dollar bills, yo. The more minutes watched means more ad revenue is made. So if you make stuff long, you get more money. So thanks, Morgz, for selling us all out with your garbage videos just so you can make more money instead of actually trying to produce 20 minutes of interesting content. Oh, but Gus, look, you make long stuff too. I mean, look at this video. Yes, I make long stuff, but I don't make any money from my YouTube videos because I don't even have the popularity to have that privilege. And if I did, when looking at this video, everything I'm saying is coming from my thesis and then building up to my conclusion from earlier. There's no filler. Now, being boring isn't the worst crime. You're not gonna get a content cop knock on your door. And that's why I started the content argument portion of the video with this, because it really isn't egregious, but on top of all the other shit we'll talk about, it just makes it terrible.
Watch me whip, watch me watch me whip.
Going off the runtime, we get trendy content. You'll notice that most of Morgz' content consists of challenges. And why is that, you may wonder? Well, it's because it's the most trendy. Challenges are easy to get views from since you can easily manipulate them into seemingly being interesting since there's a big grand prize and they sound inherently cool. This trendiness sprouts a new issue, Morgz' lack of originality. Most of his videos seem to copy Mr. Beast. Now, obviously there's a difference between getting inspiration from and copying, but it's pretty clear he ripped off his videos. This lack of originality isn't just wrong simply due to the issue of plagiarism, it connects to something deeper. I hate to sound like that old guy all the time who is consistently pointing out that the old days were better, but in reality that seems to be the truth. The early days of YouTube featured a lot more popular original content. Sure, it wasn't as well produced as today, but the originality of people just making whatever came to them was so natural and wonderful. You got a student filming their teacher doing the evolution of dance. You got the Charlie bit my finger video, Go Bois. There's a lot of good stuff here. It was a website where everyone just shared anything that came to mind. With the growth of the platform and the subsequent monetization, one key problem that broke out was a new lack of originality, at least among a lot of popular YouTubers. Soon, whatever was the next big thing just became something everyone else had to do. Whether it was Minecraft or Fortnite or challenges, each genre had its peak. It shouldn't come as much of a surprise that Morgz made Fortnite videos as they gained popularity, and as Mr. Beast blew up, Morgz followed suit with money challenge videos. This may sound like a stupid argument to some people, but if you're making trendy content, you are creatively limiting yourself as an artist, which to me is the worst thing you can do as an artist. Make whatever comes to you because that is beautiful. Don't plagiarize others, be original. If you make trendy content, you aren't adding anything new to this world. You aren't adding anything exciting, not drawing any insightful conclusions. You're doing nothing basically. You're selling yourself out for money. Copying people as an artist or creator is wrong, and it made me lose a lot of respect for Morgz.
Maybe I don't want to follow you. Our dog, oh my god, we took our dog, like to...
Heading to my final point when talking about the content is that it's fake. To be fair, when they have videos like Extreme What's in the Box, the animals are actually there, but the challenges are fake. The money challenges, the weird subplots, they're all fake. Now you may be thinking, Gus, how do you know this? How do you know they're fake? You have no proof. Well, let me just put on my Sherlock Holmes hat and put in a pipe because I'm about to crack this case wide open. Now I know the money challenges are fake because everyone competing in them are a part of his family. Yeah, it didn't really take me that long to figure that one out. So basically all the appeal of a money challenge is gone because the whole intrigue from the audience perspective of the money challenge is sitting on the edge of your seat thinking, oh dang, I really wonder who's gonna win this challenge. Going back to the Mr. Beast comparison, it's very clear whose content is better. It's Mr. Beast's. Because when he does a money challenge, he has ordinary people compete in them, which actually make them interesting since, you know, the money's actually going to someone. Whereas with Morgz, no one is actually winning anything. If there's any winning or losing, it's the viewer for having their time wasted. Plus, in some of the money challenges, they don't even give the money. In the Ultimate Prize Drop video, Morgz wins $1 million and they just walk away and the video ends. Are you kidding me? What is this? This is the biggest tease since Monte Teo's girlfriend.
That's terrible.
Then there are also the stupid subplots I talked about earlier. It's bad enough that they're just stupid, but again, they're just obviously fake, which I can tell from the acting. I know I'm not making any crazy new conclusions that the acting is bad. Everyone knows that the acting is bad. I just gotta say it. Now, speaking of the acting, from watching this video thus far, you might have already come to the conclusion that the acting is bad. And I also just said it. And yes, the acting is bad.
Let's find out how much money I'm gonna get. I choose this one. Please be a lot. Please be a lot. Please be a lot.
Like, very bad.
And if you don't know what happens when Mentos go in Coke, check this out.
Like, supremely bad.
Oh my gosh, guys.
For a very long time on YouTube, acting wasn't a thing. Besides people acting in skits and sketches, which I guess Morgz' videos kinda are, that's besides the point. The point was acting in YouTube wasn't very common. Whenever popular YouTubers had videos where they were acting, it was normally in a comedy video where they were trying to be funny, or at least were self-aware. Nowadays, YouTubers are doing this weird thing where they're just pretending like everything is serious and real, without being self-aware or humorous at all. You can just tell from watching channels like JStation and Extreme Games that they're completely fake. Because they act so bad and they don't react genuinely to what happens in the ridiculous scenarios they create.
I found this number on Reddit, so... you have any siblings? No! Okay, that's nice, dude. I was just like laughing until something happened. SpongeBob! Wait! How'd you get in here? SpongeBob, you okay? SpongeBob! SpongeBob! I'm really confused. How do you even get in? SpongeBob, you left your spatula! I'm just gonna... Here.
I mean, this man pretended like it was a real FaceTime call from a random number he got from Reddit. And he breaks into his house and he just doesn't care. What the heck? However, Morgz' acting takes the cake for being the worst, and if you're counting at home, that's 2 cakes. That's a lot of cakes. The bad acting all starts with the way that Morgz and his family are always screaming their heads off.
I tried to text Morgan, and I asked him to ring me, and he didn't even reply.
I've had enough of these screams. Oh my gosh, guys! The water from the shower's going to my speakers.
I went out today to get my weekly shop, and the car broke down.
You have 7 seconds to smash your place.
7 seconds to finish that burger!
Oh, my eyes are gonna fall out. You didn't tell me that. Romantic!
No.
Ah!
Hiya, Jill. Just having my nighttime poo.
I'm gonna hit the ball as hard as I can.
That last one was like an Alex Jones impression, and it was pretty good.
I'm gonna hit the ball as hard as I can.
1776 will commence again if you try to take our firearms. We will not relinquish them. Do you understand?
They always do this thing where they emphasize one word in their sentence like Dora the Explorer to try and lead you to the next point.
You know what, Tamsin? You may be laughing now, but what you're forgetting is that it's now your turn to spin the wheel.
Just if you weren't absolutely 100% sure, you could tell that it was her turn because they even put in the little synth drop right as he said your turn. They always over-exaggerate the situation.
It's turned off! And what has happened to the wire? Oh my gosh, guys! My phone is completely dead! And somebody has cut the wire! Does that mean that I ended the FaceTime call and Tamsin is the winner of the challenge?
And they also always over-exaggerate their body language.
And I don't think she's gonna survive challenge.
It wouldn't be that bad, but they talk every goddamn second and they treat their audience like they're stupid.
Wait a sec. What's that in the bucket? What? Is that a water balloon?
No, it's a potato.
That's not real! Of course it's real! No, look, it's coming off your face. No! Leave it, it's my beard! No, it's fake! And the hair's fake as well! Jill, what are you doing? What? Who's Jill? No, who told you to do this, Jill? It's not Jill, I'm John! You're not John, you're wearing everything fake!
Mom! What's going on over there? Has Tamsin figured out the disguise? Okay Okay guys, the next challenge is one that me and Mum are very familiar with. Mum is gonna find a hiding spot somewhere in the house. And then once she's ready, the 90-second timer will start and I will hunt her down.
Okay guys, the search has begun. Let's hope I can survive for 90 seconds. For 90 seconds.
I know your audience are kids, but come on, this is a little ridiculous. You know that phrase that all English teachers use, show, don't tell? Morgz basically throws that out the window. You'll also find with the acting that instead of talking to each other as conversations, work, they talk into the camera right at the audience, almost like it's like The Office. I'm not sure why they do this, but it makes everything feel so fake since the conversations they have, or I guess the lines they have, don't come off as genuine conversation, rather just forced lines. And it also just makes me hella uncomfortable that they're staring at the camera like this. Now I do have one theory as to why they do this, and it's pretty sad. It might be because they can't remember their lines, so they have to put their lines like above or below the camera so they can like say them as they read the lines because they're that lazy. Not only that, they'll just have moments where they'll break a conversation midway and focus in on one of the characters and then cut back to the conversation. Like, what? Just have the lines that you're saying, like, happen naturally. And if the problem is you don't have another cameraman, you can just buy a tripod. Is that so hard? Is that impossible to have a coherent conversation so I can actually pretend like this thing is real? Watching Morgz made me really appreciate actors and actresses since I never really realized how much effort, passion, and work went into acting because clearly, ordinary people are not cut out for acting. Along with the acting, there are the jokes they try and implement throughout the video. Strange enough, the jokes range from preschool poop jokes.
Sound.
Hey Morgan, what are you doing?
Martin, what does it look like I'm doing? I'm trying to fix the drain pipe. Last night while I was on the toilet, it blocked.
To sexual innuendos.
Hey, I'm ready.
Ooh.
And then you'll get the jokes that are so lazily written, so poorly performed that you'll wonder, is Lily Singh actually funny? Because compared to this, she is a comedy legend.
2, 1!
Wait! What are you doing?
Playing American football, of course!
We're not playing American football! We're playing soccer! That is a handball!
Well, nobody told me!
Honestly, I prefer that they don't use any jokes at all and take the scenarios to be 100% serious, because the jokes are just that terrible. So what is the underlying problem with the acting? Is it devaluing other creators' work like clickbait, or maybe something about the lack of passion? No, it's just that the acting is god-awful and makes Morgz' videos that much harder to watch. I'd rather watch the Dobre brothers, who are basically dead in their videos. In this next clip I'm about to show you, I want you to see if this is me acting as the Dobre brothers, or if this is the actual Dobre brothers video. Is this real or chocolate? Probably chocolate. No, I think it's real. You know what, fellow Dobre brothers, this video is getting pretty boring, so let's just do a quick pan over of our $1 million mansion with our giant ass yard, and then go in the pool with our hot bods. Could you tell who that was? Probably couldn't, because I acted so well. I mean, compared to the Dobre brothers, I was overly exaggerating like every word.
Sorry, there's a deer out there and he's just...
In the city, love my name, nigga, I ain't gotta say you can get them tags.
Heading into the next point, we got the editing. The editing, similarly to the content, is all the trendy stuff that everyone else uses. There isn't too much editing going on in Morgz' videos, but what they do have is, shocker, bad as well. Here's a little rundown. They use those stupid transitions with the whoosh sound effect. They use that damn synth drop every time to emphasize something.
Okay, guys!
They also play all the YouTube classics when it comes to music.
Oh.
They implement a distorting of someone's face on screen when they say something stupid by their own standards, of course. Editing doesn't need to be good for a video to be good. Lots of transcendent YouTubers don't utilize crazy good editing that is comparable to that of a movie studio. But not only does Morgz editing not elevate the videos, I would argue it actually de-elevates them. Or de-elevates? Delegates? Derivation? It makes them worse, okay? Why is that? Well, it's because they try so desperately to raise the drama, to raise the jokes. But since everything else is bad around it, it just comes off as annoying or misused. It doesn't help that they never take risks with the editing. Everything is just the same over and over. It's clearly formulaic. Whenever there's some moment of high tension, you better expect that you're gonna hear this stupid song.
Oh my gosh!
You can tell when they say something stupid that you're gonna hear one of these.
Morgan, you do realise you're not even looking the right way?
Sidebar, what is with all the cuts? I swear to God, I'll be watching a Morgz video, they'll be talking into the camera, and then mid-sentence, it will just cut. They'll say one more thing, and then it will cut back. Like, are you kidding me? You couldn't say like 2 things in a row? Is it that hard to remember your lines? I think it's fair to assume that I might be taking things out of context or might not be showing the whole picture. So in this next segment, I'm going to take Morgz' newest video, which I haven't watched, and I'm going to do a live reaction to it and see if it lives up to the criticism. What's up, guys? It's Gus the Bus. I'm currently editing this video you're watching when all of a sudden, Morgz just uploaded a new video, and lo and behold, it wasn't a diss track. I wasn't trying to react to a diss track. I was trying to react to a real Morgz quality video, and thankfully we got that. And Last to Stop Gaming wins $20,000. I am excited and a little anxious to react to this. I'm excited because it's Morgz and he only uploads straight bangers, as we know. But I'm also a little anxious because I'm not good off my feet when it comes to jokes. So I'm gonna have to go impromptu and see how good I am. Probably not that good. So paralleling with the journey we've already gone on so far, let's first take a look at the thumbnail. And this thumbnail is particularly bad, which gets me really excited because the last 4, they weren't up to that Morgz clickbait quality I was kind of expecting, but this one is good. We got the bright colors, we got 3 O faces, that is impressive. We got some Mountain Dew, some Red Bull, these eyes look like they're about to die. I'm excited. It says day 2, I can't wait to see 2 days of gaming. This is going to be exciting. Next up, we got the titles, which embarrassingly on my part, this title isn't as clickbait as the other ones we've come to know on Morgz' channel. However, there is one key thing about this title. It says $20,000. That is the grand prize. We are going to see if they actually win $20,000. We got to keep that in mind, put it in the back of our mind, and see later on in fucking 30 minutes from now, because this video is ridiculously long, if they actually win that money. So I'm excited. Let's actually start the video now.
Guys, while in lockdown, I have been doing a lot of gaming.
Well, you certainly haven't been making good videos in your free time, that's for sure.
The 3 of us are going to be doing the Last to Stop Gaming Challenge.
We're gonna be doing the Last to Stop Gaming Challenge. The Last to Stop Challenge, Mum. Are you ready, Mum and Martin? We're gonna be doing a challenge.
We all know what a loser you are. All you do all day is play your video games.
Classic boomers, am I right? They don't even respect us gamers.
$20,000.
I'm in.
Me too.
Okay, wait a minute. That is clearly not real money. Look how flat it is. It looks like it just came out of a printer. Secondly, if you're going to use $100 bills, you know that they have the blue tag on them to show that it's real, right? None of these have a blue tag on them. And thirdly, if all of that wasn't enough evidence, when she folds the paper, the money, I'm sorry. When she folds the money, it makes the noise of like folding paper.
Just straightening this money out.
That is not the noise money makes when you fold it. This is just, God, woo, I can't wait to see who's gonna win all that real money, cause it's totally real, not fake at all.
Red Bull, let's start with you. 1 can, 2 can, 3 can, 4 can, 5.
Don't make fun of him, he's finally learning how to count. After all, he did drop out of school, so it's hard for him, okay? Don't laugh.
Pink can, black can, blue can.
He's also very good with colors. Come on.
Here in the gym, I keep loads of protein shakes and protein bars.
Do we really need this? Do we really need them picking out the food that they're gonna have? Can we just move on? I just wanna, I don't wanna sit here for another 5 minutes.
Okay guys, as you know, the preparation time has started, so I have come up into my bedroom. I'll be needing some snacks for this challenge, but there's a little bit of a problem. Jill doesn't let me eat any of her snacks only the fruits and vegetables. But little does she know, I have a secret stash up here. Ooh, guys, check this out. This will keep me going as long as I need.
So first they have him holding the camera and pointing it at himself, and then they cut, and now someone else is clearly holding the camera because it shakes a little. Why do that? Why not just have one person holding the camera the whole time? Why do you gotta change it?
Now, I don't have any gaming consoles, but you know who's got lots? Morgan! So I think I should go and steal, borrow one of his.
Ooh, cookies and cream.
Okay, so apparently Morgz and his family has no awareness at all. They're completely oblivious to everything, and they have no peripheral vision. Okay, I'll go along with it for the sake of the story. That's fine.
This is meant to be touch screen, and it's just not working. It's rubbish. Perhaps it's punch screen. Hang on a sec, guys. I think I'm supposed to use this thing. Come on, come on.
Yo, this kind of rage is like me when I'm playing 2K.
Okay, go! What are you doing? Stop walking, you idiots!
Here's Starks.
What the hell? Okay, no. What? No, stop! Yeah, yes! Wait, what?
Come on, must be this one. Come on now, I'm getting really angry with you. I am getting frustrated. Look, I'm wiggling it, nothing's happening. Come on, you stupid PS4! Why aren't you working?
If this is acting, she deserves an Oscar. I mean, she's outraged.
The main console I'm going to be playing on is my PS4 Pro. As you can see, I have loads and loads of games to keep me entertained throughout this challenge.
Yo, whoa, hold up a second. He has 10 games downloaded at once. What is this wizardry? I swear to God, I can only hold like 3 games at once if I'm trying to play Warzone. What are these hacks?
But if I get bored of PS4, then I actually have my Xbox One. Where is my Xbox? Oh well guys, I guess I can just play PS4.
Well, I just lost something that's worth over $500, so I might as well not look for it. I'll just move on with the video because why not?
I'm currently in a Minecraft Hunger Games game.
Amazing writing from the Morgz crew. Truly awe-inspiring.
As you can see guys, I've already finished 2 entire cans of Red Bull and a can of Monster.
And 1 more can of Red Bull. I thought the O-face was bad, but what is this like weird, anxious, scared look he's giving? It's so weird. Just talk normally. Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's lava! I didn't realize that was lava! Why is it green? I'm being chased! Ah! Poison! Poison! More poison! Oh my god! Come here! Come here! Ah! Ah! Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Die! No team! No team! Ah! Ah!
Screaming into the camera doesn't equal charisma, and it doesn't equal funny either. Trust me, I've tried funny equal loud. It doesn't work, okay? These vines are only for the dank memers, man. And then you got the good old rip vine, rip vine, rip vine, rip vine, rip vine, rip vine, rip vine. Going to the upside, taking away to dark side. I will be your left hand man. I'll lay with This is the most cancerous commentary I've ever heard in my life. Give me Beijing Canadian. Give me ASF Jerome. Give me Sky Did Minecraft. Give me freaking Kermit Plays MC. They are way better compared to this garbage. Screaming doesn't make you a good commentator. I'm sorry, it just doesn't. It's not funny.
Okay guys, the challenge has been going for about 2 hours now.
This challenge has been going on for 2 hours now, except the outside looks the exact same. Don't question that. It's been 2 hours.
Keep going! Healing! Found it! That's the 22nd time I've died already! I've not even got a kill yet! You know what, guys? Maybe I'm lacking energy.
No, I don't think energy is the problem, Jill.
Keep going! Healing!
Wait, shouldn't she be out? The challenge was last to stop gaming. You have to be gaming the whole time. You broke your own rules. You can't just be looking at the interface. That is not gaming. You should be out of the competition. What is this? This is stupid. Okay, giant flaw with this challenge is that no one is monitoring them. They're just on their own gaming, so they could start and stop at any time. So this whole challenge is invalid because you could just pretend like you're gaming, but no one will point it out. Did you also notice they're playing my favorite song?
I can hear you, you little swine! If you call me on you one more time, I'm coming round there and I'm gonna tell your parents! Yeah? I am Morg's mum. How'd you know that? Oh, really? Very funny. So you're on Team Willany, are you? You little runt-faced weasel, poo-face, you poopy head.
Jesus, Jill, you didn't have to end that kid like that. God, you didn't have to call him a poopy face. God.
Oh, guys, we are now 5 hours into the Last to Stop Gaming Challenge, and I think I've made a bit of a mistake. As you can see, guys, I've been getting a little bit carried away with the energy drinks and energy bars.
I've also gotten a little carried away with this goatee hair. It's really bad and I need to shave it.
Here we are, guys. I've arrived at the toilet and I've got my Nintendo Switch.
He should be out. He's not gaming. You have to game while you go to the bathroom. This is cheating.
Now it's time to drop the package. In the game, of course. Definitely not talking about doing a poo. I've accomplished the mission in the game and I've accomplished the mission in the toilet.
Poop funny. Can you believe that this is what the youth is watching these days? You guys thought Zoomers were bad? Wait till you get a load of what's after Z. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now you... Oh. Can you... I can't wait till the now-oomers. The now-oomers. That was a stupid joke. I'm just gonna move on.
Guys! I've been playing this game for 7 hours. I can't take anymore. I haven't even got one win.
Well, you could have just not have been playing the past 7 hours. No one has checked in on you.
You call yourself King Trooper? Well, guess what? I'm playing on the toilet, so I'm King Pooper.
Firstly, great subplot, by the way. You're really killing it with the bathroom again. It's not like we've seen it ever before. This is completely original. Secondly, why is the sensor bar moving like that? He's sitting still. It doesn't need to move so much.
Yes, I'm on the final lap. Come on. Yeah, I'm doing it.
Nice job using your arm to block the shot. I couldn't even see the fucking screen.
Oh my gosh, guys, it's Mum! And guys, it looks like she is fast asleep. But hang on a second, that is Fortnite on the screen. Mum, wake up, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, what is going on here, Jill? Seriously, what is going on here? I don't understand. No, I actually don't understand. I'm a fan of Morgz and I can't perform basic human functions and I need people to tell me directly at the screen what is happening at all times, otherwise I don't understand.
Well, Mum, I came in a second ago and you were asleep, but you were still playing. What the hell is going on here?
I know this case is crazy, Constable Morgz. How will we ever get to the bottom of this?
Morgan, don't be so stupid. I wasn't asleep. I was just squinting and resting my eyes.
Mum, do you even know what weapon that is that you're supposedly holding right now?
Who cares about the real name? I just like to call it the Big Jill Blaster. Shoot! We're gonna... Yes! We just got the royal victory! See, Morgan, I just got the win. So why don't you just leave? There is nothing going on here.
Well, Mum, I've just got one more question before I go.
What?
Why is your controller off?
Classic work by Constable Morgz. Way to go. We got her.
Well, Mum, you are now eliminated from the challenge.
Well, Morgz, I don't see you gaming. You haven't been gaming for this past subplot. You've just been talking to the mom, so aren't you out? No? Oh, okay. This man is fighting for the average gamer. He's still going. That is the sign of someone who wants to win. Let's go, Martin. Now it's game time. We came to play. How many subscribers? 11 million. 11 million subscribers.
And I've got to tell you, he is going really strong. It looks like it could go for hours, days even.
I am not a quitter, and I am not gonna quit this challenge. There's no point even asking.
Fine, Morgan. We'll do it the hard way.
There she is looking at the lines again, because she couldn't remember. Good job.
Morgan, do you want to quit now?
You just made me die! What are you doing with a flipping megaphone? Where did you even get that from?
Yeah,
Morgan,
Jill, get the fuck out of the room. We're trying to play some cards.
Now!
That's so loud, I can hear it through my damn headset!
Why'd you have to do that? The video's already loud enough. You guys are screaming all the time, and you have to pull out the megaphone. Like, come on. I have to lower my volume all the way to the lowest point, and I still hear it clear as day. Jesus Christ.
Martin? Martin?
Is it over? Is he eliminated?
No, Martin.
Huh?
I did everything. I did my best. But he's a tough cookie. I couldn't crack him.
Huh?
It's 3 a.m. I'm exhausted. I'm going to come back down first thing in the morning.
You're leaving me?
Martin, you can do it for the both of us.
Oh no.
Again, here's another example of them just having a really genuine conversation where they're looking at each other and responding very quickly. How come your eyes are like eggshell white? No red at all. I know you closed all the blinds in your windows and turned the lights down to make it seem like it was nighttime, but you're not fooling me, man. I know that it ain't 2 a.m. I know it's probably only an hour after you started recording.
You've been awake all night, remember?
Oh, I see what you mean.
Let's go and wake Morgan up and break the news to him that he lost to you. Morgan! It's time to wake up.
What the hell happened? Oh no. I think I stopped gaming. I guess that means I am eliminated from the challenge. Will this challenge end in a draw, or will Martin get the dub?
Well, Morgan, I guess I'll let Martin answer that.
Hey! Yeah! Yeah! I won the challenge! I stayed awake all night. Morgan, did you fall asleep? Because I didn't. Yes! Woohoo!
Fine, I guess it's only fair that I give Martin the money.
Yeah, it's only fair.
What, the video ends? No, give them the money. Oh, dang it. You fooled me again. I watched your whole video and nothing happened. So, doing a little rundown, yeah, second half didn't help at all. That video was terrible. It was 28 minutes of just garbage. Nothing really happened. There were terrible subplots. The acting was atrocious as normal. The thumbnail lied. The title lied. The money wasn't actually given. It was long, it was trendy, and it was fake. So, literally every single one of my criticisms that I've made in this video seem to have stood right there. Give me 20K. I'll make something so much better than that. You wouldn't even believe it. Also, give me 20K just cuz. Alright, so let's see what some of the comments are like, because I'm just interested. I'm at the 100K view mark, so we're only going to have the most loyal Morgz fans watching at this point, because they probably have notifications. So let's see some of the comments. Let's see. Jill is fat. Jill Dumbo. Amazing challenge. Love this one. I wish I could say the same, but I can't. Jill cheated. I know, right? She's crazy. Martin was stealing Red Bulls and Monster Energy from Morgan and Doritos from Jill. Like my comment, please. And Morgan won because Jill and Martin cheated. Morg's mom just said Xbox pointing at PS4 and said PS4 pointing at Xbox. She is Omega Boomer. I wholeheartedly agree with that one. Morgz, your mom cheated. Martin fell asleep first. That means you won. I'm a huge fan. I subbed to your channel. Give this comment a like if mom cheated on his challenge? ? Add me on Snapchat, please. Stop, Morgz. Morg's mom and bald Martin. What is this comment? I don't know. I gotta like it. I'm very confused. Gil sucks. Yeah, I agree. Gil sucks. Gil sucks. Why does this guy keep doing this? She called an Xbox a PlayStation. Do you have Corona? Oh, Gil sucks again. Oh, another Gil sucks. So yeah, I think that kind of shows you the kind of fans we're dealing with here at Morgz' channel. They're very supportive. Let's move back on with the video. So yeah, I think my criticisms still stand. The last thing I wanted to point out was the deterioration of Morgz. His early videos are actually not that bad. I mean, they're not crazy good, but they're not fake, trendy, or long. I mean, his old stuff is actually pretty heartwarming at some points. Morgz posted videos of his reaction to sub goals and it seems genuine. When he hit 1 million subscribers back in 2016, he looked like a kid who just hit 1 million subscribers. His videos weren't as cringy. Even the challenge videos he posted back then aren't that bad. Like, yeah, he exaggerates some things, but it's only 7 minutes long and some of his reactions seem normal. Morgz just looked like a regular kid on YouTube. I mean, take this Q&A video he did with his mom.
My mum, I can't believe this is actually happening. Told you guys to do a video with your mum, so introduce yourself.
Hi guys, I'm Morgan's mum.
You sound so forced.
I am your mum.
It's gonna be the most awkward video ever. Earlier on today, I tweeted out and asked for questions for the Q&A. And basically, we're just going to be answering them.
Be nice to me.
Go easy to her in the comment section, guys. You can roast me all you want, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, roast Morgan, that's great.
They look so normal and they act like normal people. It just kind of goes to show how far they've fallen. This is what makes me so mad, because to see his content today, it looks like he sold his soul to the devil for YouTube success or something. Like, some people who come on this platform are just douchebags right from the start, like Rice Gum or Leafy. Morgz was just a kid, and slowly his videos deteriorated into the biggest dumpster fire on YouTube. After all this analysis, I ask, what is the point? What is the point of using trendy content? What is the point of clickbaiting? What is the point of acting and having storylines in your videos? What's the point of treating your audience like they're brain dead? It's the money, isn't it? It's the money that lets you buy those big cars and that giant house. The money that lets you buy expensive clothing and your garbage editor. The money that allows you to buy all the stuff in your videos. You know, back when I was younger, when people made stuff for kids, they made that stuff because they were really passionate about teaching kids. Mr. Rogers went to Congress and testified because he wanted to increase spending on the public broadcasting channel because they barely got jack. Steven Hillenburg dedicated his life to teaching kids marine biology, quit his job and made a TV show called SpongeBob, during which the time he was showrunner, it was actually about teaching kids about life. This is the problem with Morgz. He lacks passion, and so do so many other YouTubers. They have no passion. They just do what they can for the money and that's it. And that's what upsets me the most. It's that greed, because it just leads to bland, boring content. I will give Morgz this. He isn't pulling any sandpepper, sexual harassment pranks, or anything crazy like that. I also respect him for dropping out of school, even if it was a dumb decision. He was bold and decided to go for it. But like most modern YouTubers, his content is just so bad. The great thing to me about art, which yes, YouTube videos count as art, is that they normally have something to say. Whether it's telling a story that is meaningful, reaching a new conclusion that furthers our understanding of life, or just making people feel good. It doesn't have to be all smart and deep like I described. Take EDP445. His channel is just him rambling into his camera about normal problems that we face day to day, and he just lets it all out, and that's why he's so relatable and we love him so much. This is very similar to Filthy Frank way back when. He had no filter, and you could tell from his editing and smart rhetoric that actual effort was put into his videos. Then you do have serious people like Nakey Jakey, who tries to understand why he loved certain things in his childhood, like video games and movies. My point is that you can make such great videos and content by having passion, and Morgz, even with all the resources and the plentiful amount of money he has, just makes boring, trendy content to the lowest point. So you could say I'm jealous, and yeah, maybe I am jealous. Maybe I'm jealous that with all that money I could buy new equipment to make videos with instead of my 7-year-old laptop and my PlayStation 3 microphone. Maybe I'm jealous that I don't have all the time in the world, so I can only spend time making YouTube videos in my free time. Maybe I'm jealous that Morgz got to live out my dream, to become famous on YouTube and live like royalty for the rest of my life. Yeah, I'm jealous, but I'd be happy for Morgz if he stayed the passionate kid he used to be about YouTube. He wasted his potential and turned to the dark side. Hopefully one day he could change his content and style, but I doubt it because he's making too much money, and he even acknowledges that he is annoying and trendy and clickbaiting.
Whatever! I'm mad! I am mad, okay? I am not clickbait! I am not cringe!
Either he's too stubborn to change or he just doesn't care. And honestly, it just seems to me like he just wants to keep making as much money as possible. Either way, YouTube and Morgz have both fallen for greed, and it's making this website worse every day. So that is that, everybody. If you disagree with me on what I said, that is completely fair. I'm not always right, and I'm open to criticism. If you want to let me know on what I could improve on or change, you can just leave a comment down below. If you like the video, you can like the video. Seems pretty simple enough. Although you don't have to, it's up to your own agency. If you want to subscribe, that make me happy. The only thing it'll do is put my new videos in your sub box, so it doesn't hurt you at all. And even if you don't want to watch my newer videos, but you're still subscribed, it would really help. Well, anyway, this has been Gus the Bus, and I'm signing off after talking about Morgz for like an hour. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, anyway. Yeah. Hey, mama, rock me. Where did I? Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, like any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Well, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. I'm Morgz, and I'm really stupid. Actually, no, I should be doing a British accent. I'm Morgz, and I'm bloody stupid. I'm bloody rubbish. I'm the most rubbish motherfucker you ever dang seen. No, I'm the most rubbish wanker you ever dang seen. I'm a British. You gotta get to that low Morgz tone. I'm British. I mean, it's not great, but I'm working on it, you know. Mom, I can't believe it. No, that's the ending. It was pretty good until the it. I gotta work on that. Mom, and today we're doing another challenge. Is that deep enough, or is it a little higher? Mom, we're doing another challenge. No, I don't think that one was deep enough. I gotta work on this impression. It'll take me time.